Let's go, Barry. Go. Start it. We're on fire. We are on fire.
Hey, what's some ice cream?
I'm a lizard boy. I'm a lot lizard again. Welcome, Hoarders. They're going to be playing some more American Truck Simulator. Today's episode, I'm using a Mack truck. Right now, we're going to pick up a, I believe it's a barrier trailer, I guess. I guess it's to put down barriers. I didn't really look at it too much. I just saw it and I was like, ooh, that looks like something big I can haul. I do have this truck maxed out as much as I could with the mods I have. But it doesn't seem as if it's a whole lot. But it's less than 400 horsepower. I think it was like 380 something. So we aren't going anywhere too quick. I did notice one thing about this truck, and it is that it is so slow at backing up. I mean, it's ungodly slow. Like, it sounds really loud, too. Okay, wait, we're finally got some speed there. Oh shit, we had that perfect, too. Stop. That's about as close as you could ask for right there. Now this, I'm gonna put it in drive just to shut it up. This is a long trailer. But I think we can, I think we could do with this. Still got my parking brake on. Let's see. How far? 6 hours. That's not bad. That's not a bad distance for an episode. I might do this one like I did the last one, just real jank. And when I say real jank, I mean as fast as I could possibly go. But that was also a truck with a couple thousand horsepower. Unlike this one. We gonna make this? We are not gonna make this. Not the way I wanted to. We got her. Should have pulled out a little wider than that right off the bat. But we're gonna just rip through the city. When I say rip, I mean rip. Like get in a couple head-on collisions. Hit some bicycle. What? Those are the strongest goddamn bicycles I've ever seen. Bruh. Those are some strong fucking bicycles. It's okay. We're good. This game looks so much better after I turned all of the graphics all the way up. I really don't care if I lose money. Look how much I have. That's from doing just the last episode. I have a little mod on here that that mirror is not helping me at all. It took out a stop sign. Okay. See how many speeding tickets and stuff we can get. We're doing all the illegal stuff. If it's illegal, I'm gonna do it in this truck. Ooh. Yee? The most jank-ass driving ever. See how fast we can get a 6-hour drive done. That's the ultimate test. Like, look how much this trailer shakes. I feel like I'm gonna tip it over. Actually, I'm not gonna say. Oh gosh, this actually steers pretty well. Just hit my boom stand. Okay. I think we're about at our top speed. Gonna be real with you guys. Not very quick. God, takes me an hour and a half to turn this wheel around. No, we still got some horsepower left in her. This thing has some balls to it. Listen to her. Just fucking wet farting in the wind. We're building up the RPMs though. What was that? A fucking weird voice crack thing. I wonder if I can roll this. Probably shouldn't try. Ooh, roadblock. This is a pretty good looking truck. I like it. Kinda wish it would go faster though. You definitely need a lot more horsepower for this though. To make, I mean, don't get me wrong, this is definitely way better than the first truck that I had in this entire series. That thing was horrible. You couldn't get past like 60. And it also had slow acceleration. There were hills that I had trouble going up. Like, serious trouble. Like, I'd stop and have to back down them. We're at almost exactly 5 hours. We're doing about a minute every 3-4 seconds, which is pretty good. That's what I like to have on the highway, is when you can just sit here and watch the minutes go down as you drive, because then you know you're going at good speed. Just like in real life, when you're looking at your TomTom or your GPS and you're like, oh, 1 minute off, oh, another minute off. You get that estimated arrival time turned way down. This truck does sound like a wet fart the entire time you're driving it. Ooh, we slowed down a lot there. But we're going downhill soon, so it's okay. Oh yeah, that's real downhill. Let's see if we can break 100. Come on. Nah. Not even gonna break 90. I know some of you guys are gonna get sick of hearing this, but worked more on the subwoofer box yesterday, or technically today. I don't know why I said yesterday. I did work on it yesterday also, but I got the front put on. I ordered the felt that goes on it. So I'm gonna, once I get that, I'm gonna start gluing the felt on. I do want to do one more test fit before I put the felt on, to 100% make sure that it is gonna fit. Because if it doesn't fit, I'm going to be very upset. It fit before I put the front on, so it still should fit. There's no reason that it shouldn't. I even did piece of cardboard to make sure that all the gaps were going to be tight. I did take an 1/8 inch off of each side because of material thickness. And plus, that stuff will compress a bit. If it goes up against something, so it'll pretty much fill the gaps itself. if there are any gaps. Siliconed all the corners of the inside of the subwoofer itself. I plan on doing felt on the inside of the box and on the outside. Probably just going to use a piece of fiberglass insulation for inside behind the speaker for noise dampening so I don't get reverb from the wood on the inside. What else? I made a hole in the box so I can just have the wires go straight in. And I'm going to have... I should try to build like some kind of sketch for it while I'm explaining this stuff. But I'm too lazy to do that, so I probably won't. Who knows? Maybe I will. But the inside of the box, basically, it's gonna be like a tool chest if I dumb this down to the pretty much lowest possible amount of thinking. Is if you've seen those one speaker subwoofer boxes, basically it's one of those inside of a tool chest. But the entire thing's made of wood. The whole front's the same angle. I'm going to put a piano hinge on the back of it so you can lift up the top of the box and store like my cleaning stuff, my jack. I already have a spot. The S10s come with a spot for the jack in the back. It's a plastic thing, and this box actually fits over the jack. So it's not like if I ever wanted to sell it, which I don't ever plan on doing it, nothing on the vehicle has been changed. Like I didn't cut anything away or modify anything of the vehicle itself. But the one thing I was thinking about is I want to change the rear speakers, and I have to do that before I do the subwoofer box, before I install it. It does just sit there, so I could pull it out anytime I want. But pretty much I think what I'm going to have to do in order to install it and take it out, I think I'm going to have to have the speaker out of it, because there's no other place to really grab onto it when you're putting it in the vehicle. I realized that recently because the back of it, there's a spot to grab onto, but there's nowhere on the front to grab onto other than under the front lip. And it's gonna be difficult, and also it's probably safer that way, so I don't end up ripping the speaker out while I'm putting it in. It's literally two little clamps that go on it. Like I just hook the wires in and I'm done. It'll take 2 seconds. We're also slowing down while going up this hill. We're drastically slowing down. And okay, please make it up the hill. But just the way my truck is, I think it's gonna fit it very well. I also plan on covering, there's a back metal strip that goes under the window, and I think what I'm gonna do is cover that in the same felt, just because the metal strip, the only other thing I think that would look nice is if I painted it, like repainted it, because it originally was painted, but it's like really faded. It's like faded flat black, and I don't like that. But below it is already felt, so it wouldn't look out of place if I made that also felt. I'm trying to think what else. I already have the amplifier is going to be inside the box. Not the same box, like not in the same compartment as the speaker. It's going to be mounted on the side of it inside the box. But a lot of this will make more sense after I do another like vlog video of my truck, because I'm definitely going to be showcasing that quite a bit. It took a lot of thinking and working things out. I know there's a lot of people out there who would like sell plans and stuff like this, but I honestly am too lazy to write all this stuff down. It would have been a good idea to do that, but it's just too much. Vehicle inspection. Coming up. Can I make it? I reckon I can. Yeet? The most unsafe yet. I didn't hit anything. Enter. Thank you. 29. 19,829 pounds. Okay, we're good to go. I'm just gonna blindly turn out here. Got my signal on, so I got nothing to worry about. Actually, I didn't even realize I could look at the front mirrors. I forgot that I mounted those on there. Trying to think. Oh, also, with the speaker situation, I also, in order to do the headliner again, which I'll have to do for the 35th time, I have no idea of how I'm supposed to get that headliner to stay, because I did, like, the most drastic thing I could think of was contact cement, because the first time I did it, I did spray adhesive, and the first winter that came around, it started sagging. Then I pulled that off, and then I did straight up contact cement. And I was like, if that doesn't do it, I don't know what will. Well, now I don't know what will, because it started sagging again. I think it might just be that I didn't get enough on there, because I guess how you're supposed to use it is you paint it on, and then after you wait like 10-20 minutes until it seems as if it's not tacky anymore or sticky. Then you hook it together, and once it sticks, it sticks. You're done. It's not coming back off. So I don't know. I just don't know. If it didn't stay last time, I don't know what will make it stay this time. And I'm not going to stick like thumbtacks up through the ceiling or anything like that, because I want it to look right. And that's what bothers me. It's annoying to buy all that material to do it, and then it just doesn't work correctly. Wouldn't be that hard to take it out again, but it would be nice to just, I want all of it done in the order in which it's supposed to be done, because then once it's done, it's done. Then I don't have to go through and do it yet again. Because after the subwoofer box is in, I have some leftover material that I might make myself a good center console, because I don't have, my truck didn't come with one. I did see that you can put a newer S10 center console in it and it'll fit just fine, but it looks too new. I feel like I need something square, and I'll probably have some felt left over, so I might just make it out of felt. Not make the whole thing out of felt. I'll use more of that 3/4 inch particle board and do felt onto that the same way I did the speaker box. A hint to you people who have plans on using particle board to build a subwoofer box. Originally, that's not what I was going to use. I was just going to use OSB, because I was like, that's a bit easier to work with. The particle board, Jesus, it's heavy. A 4x8 sheet. I lifted the one by myself, carried it all the way back to my backyard by myself, set it up on sawhorses with a couple support pieces under it. I did the whole thing myself. Hopefully, it works out the way I planned. That is my only hope. I don't see what could really go wrong with it, honestly. Because I have it set up so perfectly that I really don't know what any issue with it could be. But I guess if I did like a stencil type thing, it wouldn't be a bad idea for anyone else who owned an S10 with an extended cab, because it's such a perfect fit. It's about as perfect of a fit as you could ask. Okay, let's see where we're putting this bad Larry. I'm just gonna do a forward driving. Honestly, okay, that's not far. Or difficult. Honestly, I thought that we were gonna get into more issues flooring it the whole time. But clearly not. Also, I didn't pay attention through most of it. I was just talking about the subwoofer box. Okay, show results now. Yay, we did good. Let's get the last cargo thing. Okay, well, that is going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. And if you did enjoy the video, check out one of my previous, next, and related videos, and don't forget to check out my social medias in the description down below.